Let's go.
We're recording. We are now live, and here we go.
Hello, everyone. Excuse me. Wow. Holy smokes. It is exciting right now because we've got two guests here that I'm really just loving this love in the room today. We're joined again by my bandmate, fellow comedian, podcast extraordinaire, Mr. Ryan D.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And we've also got a very special guest who you may have seen in the Sheiks of Neptune episode, Doug Gleason. How's it going there, Doug?
I don't know what the Sheiks of Neptune are, but
well, you were featured in that episode.
Yeah, you made a guest appearance. You commented on the gentleman's hat. It was like a fez hat.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and you're like, oh, that reminds me of my son. He'd wear something stupid like that. Yeah,
that's why you had to reintroduce yourself to me. You know.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, you guys were not here, right?
No, I was here.
He was here, but the guys were on they were on the monitor.
They were in Vegas.
Yeah, and I just kind of just broke in and made you.
It was hilarious. It brought some life to the podcast. But man, so Doug, people had asked about you because you did that intro, for me. This here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Oh, look, we already got a comment. Here we go. It says Doug
rules.
Doug rules.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Put me on. Put me on.
Sorry.
I think I need to move my chair over here.
No, you're good. There you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Doug is feeling the love in the building. So look, this show is about life and roller coasters and theme parks. Do you have any memories of roller coasters that you can recount? It doesn't matter how dirty or clean or emotional it gets, let it out.
I'm going to give you the most. It's funny because we just started talking about this a couple minutes ago, and you're like, memories of a roller coaster ride, and I'm like, oh, you kind of blew me out last week, so we've been waiting for like 2 weeks. No, I like the build up, it's all
suspense.
Yeah, the suspense. It's like being on a roller coaster going, holy fuck, what are we going to do? We're getting way up there. And that loop-de-loos over there, So, but I remember when I was a young man, you would buy passes. And so you'd pay your money and you'd go into Disneyland. And you'd have A, B, C, D's, and E's.
The ticket system they had, right?
Yes. Yeah. And they'd chip off your E's and your A's.
Yeah.
The A's were like...
The A's were like Space Mountain or something.
I don't know.
I think
like
E.
something like...
The E tickets were
like
Space
E was a big deal, right?
That's why they call it E ticket, right?
Yeah.
Hey, can you turn my mic down a little bit?
Yeah.
Bro?
Yeah, so you get all those variants of rides, A, B, C. What was A? Was that like a
like something that like a 4-year-old would have a good time at?
Yeah.
Okay, so but back in the day, they had the people mover.
Yeah,
and it was a cable, and you'd be in a car, and me and my buddy hooked up with these two chicks, and god damn, I'm trying to get to an age. Let's put me 13.
Oh, dang.
Well, I don't know if you guys remember when you were young or anything, but 13 is a very romantic age, you know?
I agree.
You don't really know why you feel this way, but you feel this way.
Yeah.
And a chick fucking gave me a fucking hand job going across the people mover.
Yes.
And brought me to ejaculation. Now, that sounds fucking amazing. But who's fucking had to work with this sperm in the center of Disneyland and get back to my folks?
Wait, who had to work with the sperm?
Me.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
so-
well, I had to tell him I fucking bought a fucking ice cream. It's all good, man.
Wait, so she gave you an over the pants handy?
No, fuck no. She fucking put her hand in there. pulled-
So under the pants handy.
No. She fucking.
That's a
Dude,
A.
you're way up there.
Under the pants is an e-ticket.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what that is.
You guys have heard of the people mover? You do?
Yeah. People mover. Yeah, we go through the rides and you get to see Tomorrowland. Oh, the buckets, the sky buckets.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where we were at.
So people might have experienced you on the ride. You might have reigned.
You might have ran some
No, there's no way they can see. You were 60 feet in the goddamn
some little Doug droplets on someone's face.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't that good. I was fucking 13, man.
Yeah,
I got better.
Wasn't no Peter North yet.
I mean, well, now that we're okay. No, it was not. But I remember I got married to my second wife, and it was our honeymoon. And we fucking like racehorses, but we didn't want to get pregnant yet. So I pulled out and I blew
smart move.
I blew this load that just fucking went all over. But I was, I don't know how far's pussy away from a face.
That's the measurement I like to use. Space. So it's a pussy away.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty far. That's impressive.
And I just blew this load, and it was on the fucking backboard of the fucking hotel room. Yeah.
Have you ever thought about auditioning for like the Waterworld stunt show at Universal?
No,
the splashes aren't doing it anymore. Bring in Doug Gleason, folks.
I'm old now, Robert.
There's medicine for that.
I'm old now. Now I just take an old sock and rub it off my belly. We're all good.
I'm sure Michael Jordan does the same these days.
I think Michael Jordan still can hit the fucking backboard.
So you've experienced you got the full experience on the buckets at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Is there any other memories you might have had?
He came buckets on the
he came buckets. Yeah, I mean, so speaking of semen, you've produced children. But you've made people, all right? You have kids, you've taken kids to theme parks, changing the tone completely.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I got one great one. My second wife, she worked for Zellerbach Paper, and they're a supplier to
the Nazi Party.
Yeah.
You and Zellerbach. No, I don't.
I didn't even know it was that.
Fanta was, man. You never know where these things have origins. So she was she worked for them, for the Zellerbach Paper. Zellerbach, okay.
And they were a supplier to Disneyland. They sold them all the paper they needed, like computer papers and all that shit.
Yeah.
So when she would go there to do her job, she'd have like back access to everything. And then one day she got us some tickets. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the secret room that's at Disneyland.
Is it the Club 33?
Yes.
Club 33, yeah.
There's a door number on it.
Yeah.
And I got to bring my oldest son, and I brought one of his friends with him. And we got to go in there and we got to eat.
Did you find out who killed Kennedy or any I feel like there'd be some, secretive stuff. Like you feel like you're in an elite club, you know, like the CIA could be eating duck in there. I've always wondered what's in there. What is in there, Doug?
It was pretty fucking unique. One of the great things is you can drink in there.
Yeah. Oh, and it's exclusive.
No, like true. No. Beyond exclusive. But it's just a buffet of bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and it's old and it's musty, But like he had animatronic fucking birds in there, and you can see them right there.
Oh shit! And
unfortunately, they don't work anymore, or they don't make them work or do anything, because they want them to live forever. so you never move them again.
Yeah.
You know, like a baseball card. Fuck that bullshit. But anyhow, apparently he would like hide in another fucking room where the information came, sort of like Ryan over here. And then when he would talk, it would make these fucking animals, because he'd overhear what the fuck they were talking about.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I found that amazing.
Yeah, it is, man.
But-
it's like Norman Bates, dude. He could just spy on people and make animals talk. So he'd do the talking, like when in the other room.
When he would talk, that's what they told us anyhow. I was listening to a podcast the other day with I think it was Doug Benson.
Oh yeah.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was Jim Jeffries.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
And he's doing this podcast called What's Your No, that's my podcast.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Uh-huh.
But the last one he did was on Disney. And they had this guy that's kind of a Disney specialist. And he's saying that, you know, 3/4 of the things we all call as true is fucking bullshit, you know?
Oh, so like a lot of those factoids are
Well,
little,
they bend them over because it's the Disney Corporation, you know, to make them fit in right, you know?
Yeah.
So
I got something that that I learned working at the Disney Imagineering office. Supposedly, besides being anti-Semitic, Walt was
yeah, he was a little bit. You know, it's really funny. Before you get started about anti-Semitic, my whole life. I mean, I'm 58 years old. Okay. And finally I asked somebody, why don't people like Jews? I mean, it's just a religion. We're Catholic.
right.
And they told me Jew is a race.
It is.
I learned it at 50 fucking years old. That's how little bit. I mean, like at the end of this story, that's how little bit I care about what fucking race you are.
Right.
If you're a fucking good human being, you're with me.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all that should matter, you know? Like, yeah. I mean, except for in Walt Disney's eyes. But so you said you had worked in Imagineering.
I worked. I worked at the packaging hub. So all the packages that would come to the Imagineering campus, which was like 6 blocks radius, right? So it all went to one warehouse, and I was one of the delivery drivers that would sort all the packages, and then I had my own route to go to different buildings. So
did you get a hold of like Jewish Illuminati?
No, but I'd have to cover other buildings and other people. So like I knew all the buildings, but like I'd have to cover for other people when when they were out or whatever. I'd have to like double the work and shit. So one of the buildings though, somebody had told me that was his building, and that one is the one where they have a lot of the sculpting, and so I got to see a lot of the Spider-Man structures, the like figurines.
For the new ride, the campus, Avengers campus. Yeah.
Before they even released, but if I got caught taking video or like photos, like they're on it, man. So like apparently people would get fired regularly, like that had my job because they'd take photos and shit. Because
it's hard not to. There's people love this stuff, so you're just like, fuck. This is
so
right
one
here.
of the buildings was the sculpting building, which was where they would work on park stuff. It was all about the park shit, the amusement attractions, right? So there's an attractions building, and that's the one that has all the guys that you would think that the big Imagineers, the ones who are fucking sculpting.
They're like they're the big wigs of the Imagineering.
Yes,
yeah.
So like I delivered to a few people that I would see in documentaries and shit like that,
Yeah.
But apparently in that building, after I got to know a few of these people that back before Walt had died, he would watch the cameras and see if anybody was out flirting with any other ladies that he knew was married, and he would call them out on the intercom and be like, "Hey, Doug, you know your wife's at home and you got 3 kids, blah blah blah. Maybe get back to your office."
Oh shit! Wow.
How come the guy's name's got to be
I
Doug?
was just using you as reference.
I mean, all the names in the world, and you got to fucking use fucking Doug, man. Okay, so this is crazy. I thought you guys said this was a comedy show.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, when are you guys gonna be funny?
Fuck.
I'm all the funny.
Yeah, I mean, that's yeah, dude. I'm actually a animatronic myself. You got to program me. You got to program some fucking puns in me. No, it is a comedy show. I mean, we talked about Splood.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can I tell you another theme park story?
Please.
I got a few of them. I've been thinking about them for 2 fucking weeks, bitch. I wish it was only a week, but when my kids were very little, I have 3 of them, 2 marriages, and they were all very young, and being divorced to 2 wives at the same time didn't leave me a whole lot of money to run around with, you know. But I would get my kids every other weekend. So on the other weekend, I'd go do side work and I'd make as much money as I can get for cash. You know, I do plumbing for a living. And I'd have to drive all the way out to fucking Rancho Cucamonga, beyond fucking Irvine, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And to get my 2 boys every other week. And my daughter would have to fly in from Arizona the night before. And anyhow, it was fucking miserable. And it was miserable for several years. And I was a general foreman of a plumbing company, and I only made $300 a week on my paycheck, where I should have been making. I had to pay shit. I think at one point I was paying like $2,900 a month in child support for 17 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was fucking rough, but I was never going to let go of my children, you know?
Yeah.
But coming back from Rancho Cucamonga, no, I said Rancho.
Was Santa Margaritaville?
Yeah, Rancho Santa Margarita.
Oh, okay.
That's where it was.
Okay. That's I was a little confused. You said, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
What's that Jimmy Buffett song? Take me to Rancho Santa Margaritaville or whatever.
Yeah. No, but that's where they lived. Rancho Santa Margarita. It was a beautiful fucking place, man. Beautiful, beautiful. My 2 boys were fucking raised in this heaven.
That's like South Orange County, technically.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I think, yeah.
It's like, here's Irvine. Here's, goddamn.
Even Irvine's nice.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? Lake Forest is right down there.
Lake Forest is kind of. I imagine
there's one more. Because I remember we had some neighbor kids when I was
San Clemente.
No.
Oh,
No, I wanted to start with a T or something. Look
Tustin.
at that, Brian. No, fuck no. Tustin. Robert.
I'll
magical forest of Tustin.
I'll look it up. Just keep
Hold
going.
on. This is about roller coasters, anyhow.
Yeah.
So I'd get all 3 of my kids in this little piece of shit car I had. And one of them had to sit on the floor because there wasn't enough seat belts. I swear to God. And we'd drive and we'd be passing by like Disneyland. And I had done a side job or something the week before.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you guys, you want to go to Disneyland? And I go, nah. I'm like, really?
Yeah. What kid doesn't want to go?
What kid says they're not going to Disneyland? Nah, let's just go do this. And they'd talk me into buying like soft shell bullets, guns,
Yeah, like BB guns or like just like the
soft
rubber
guns.
Gotcha.
No, not rubber.
No,
Like pieces of plastic that are that big.
Oh yeah.
They called them soft shell or something.
Like pellets, kind of. Yeah.
And
Chicle.
and we just run around the house and shoot each other all fucking goddamn day. And my son ended up
Mission Viejo.
Nope.
Mission Tijeo. Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
No.
It's Lake Forest, Mission Viejo, Rancho Santa Margarita.
No, it's got a different name, man. So,
This is for our autistic listeners that really need to.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
well, I'm
ahead.
dying.
No, I think that's hilarious. I'm curious too. What is down there?
To know.
Rancho Santa Margarita.
So
you got
Lake Forest, Mission Viejo, Laguna Hills, Las Flores, Coto de Casa, Rancho San Margarita.
Coto de Casa. They've got some good bean dip there. That sounds like a
Sounds like a Mexican
yeah.
restaurant.
Have you ever
was
been
there
to
Acapulco?
Coto de Casa?
No, I don't think so.
Beautiful. All of it is.
Yeah.
No. Anyhow, let's forget that.
Yeah.
part.
So you guys would shoot each other with the pellets.
Yeah, but they'd say no, and I'd go buy guns and we'd go shoot each other. And then because I only had got them every other weekend, I'd call them up on the weekend that they weren't with me.
Yeah.
And they'd answer the phone. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Oh, we're at Disneyland with Mom.
Oh, I want. What's the deal with that? Right?
Yeah.
What kind of shit is that, man? You offered to take them. What do you think they? Do you think they could? I don't know. I think maybe they wanted. They know what they like. A time with you got to be fun with guns and shooting each other. You know, maybe that's like.
That's what they told me. And they didn't. And your children are. I'm sorry if I'm changing any kind of subject.
No, this is great.
Your children are every gift in the world to you. And you can't blame your feelings on them. So like through my second marriage, I have the most beautiful daughter in the world. And my boys from my first marriage claim her as their own, and that means everything in the world to me. And
that's great, man. Yeah.
So, but my second wife and my second wife ended up becoming a meth addict. And we lost our home. We lost every fucking thing. And then it went into this huge fucking court battle of hate. And my poor daughter had to go through that. And unfortunately, my sons as well, because every other weekend, there we were all together. And I tried to hold it all together as well as I could. Well, my daughter's mother ended up getting pregnant through this, and we weren't divorced. Nothing's, I couldn't understand what the shit was going on, but huge anger came over me. And then at one point I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, that's going to be your daughter's sister. I mean, I didn't know if it was a sister or a brother, but it ended up a sister. And there's no way I can put her through any more hell. And this is a roller coaster ride of life.
That's right. Of emotions and life. And yeah, man.
So meanwhile, I got this icky fucking kid, my oldest son. He's like 9. He's like, Dad, I want a guitar for Christmas. I want a guitar for Christmas. And I bought him this fucking Fender guitar. And we were driving back home on Christmas Eve. And he said, when I learn how to play this, we're going to become a band.
Oh, heck yeah.
And I went, fuck yeah. So now he's 11. his brother's 9 and his sister is 6. And he says, we're going to become this band. Now, our last name is Gleason. And he names the band the McDaniels. Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah. I mean, it's a roller coaster ride story, right?
It is. It is. Yeah. I mean, this has been a roller coaster. We laughed, we cried, we came.
So, you know, it wasn't as easy to record shit or do anything like that back then. And, man, I just love this technology. It's like you look on, it's like microphone 750.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just fucking blows my mind. Like Bluetooth. I mean, you can't. I'm like, every day, like I had a flip phone, you know, at the bar. We always talk about the bar down the street, the Bell, Highland, California. Look her up. Come and visit me. I'm there every fucking goddamn day. Now I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about. What was it, Brian?
Talking about technology, flip phone.
Oh, yeah, I had a flip phone, and this young guy come up to me and goes, "Hey, old man, you need to switch to a fucking smartphone." You know, I said, "Fuck that. I only use it for texting and calling people." You know. And then he showed me his phone. He said, "This is called Pornhub." I left the bar, went and bought me a brand new iPhone.
You know, anytime there's new technology, I think porno helps bring it in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like the first movies.
Why do you think anybody else has a VR TV?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, or VR or a 3D.
I mean, I'm certain neither one of you has ever beaten off to a fucking Sears catalog.
I have
women with bras.
For sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, like you said, technology's helped a lot of things, like ejaculate and.
Or has it hurt?
Yeah, I mean,
I think
it can hurt.
I think your first jacket off should be to a Sears catalog with the bra section.
It shouldn't have been to like double fist and anal, you know.
No, yeah, you want to work your way up to that, you know.
Yeah.
I myself, the first time I beat off was into a stuffed animal, and it wasn't. I was thinking about what was in front of me, but it was like a little panda my mom got from the Ontario Mills, and I remember I was like wanking it for the first time, and I was like, "Whoa!" And it had its little like hand pussy thing, like it was like a, you know, it's perfect. And I remember like finishing into this panda thing, and like I wasn't thinking about it. I was thinking about whatever girl or whatever, and then I realized it was looking at me like straight in the face as panda, and I were making eye contact. It was a magical moment, and I left it in a drawer. I forgot about it, and I used it a couple more times, and then
two more,
3 more, you know,
enough.
Yeah,
crispy. What did it look like?
Well, I mean, it looked like Krispy Kremes inside.
No, not your sperm, fucker. Was it a panda?
It was a panda, a little panda. But my brother found it years later. I remember that.
Yeah, he opened up the drawer. He's like, "Not again, please."
Yeah.
Like, I have a nickname for my doll. I call it Crackly.
So guys, this is kind of we've talked about a lot of stuff, and the show it covers a lot of topics. We've talked about life, the roller coaster that it can be, and I was thinking about this. I've never really explored most of these drugs, but I was thinking about like what drugs would be probably the best to take at what amusement park, and what would be the most fitting. And for me, I think this is something I've never talked about, but like. I mean, we've talked about people doing drugs at amusement parks, but not
are we talking about drugs that I've done at amusement parks, or drugs
like what you think would fit that amusement park?
Okay,
so for me, I would say, and we could all debate this, but I would say Six Flags is perfect for cocaine because it's just like, high energy, high octane. But then I was like, you know what? That cocaine is definitely more fitting to Hollywood. I don't want to do Hollywood an injustice, because you imagine going to, you think movies and these guys with the big picture and, but then meth, I think, was perfect for Six Flags.
Meth is more perfect.
It's more affordable, like Six Flags. It's easier to get, like Six Flags. Universal's a little bit more money, so it's cocaine.
Yeah.
I was thinking,
Universal's cocaine. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Disneyland or any of the Disney parks is definitely psychedelics. Dropping acid, looking at electrical light parade.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking like Molly or like Oxycontin for like a water, like being on a lazy river.
That's a good one. Yeah,
and just like drowning to death and enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Would you guys say those drugs sound like they fit those amusement parks?
I'd say I've done Molly at Disneyland.
And how was that for you, sir?
It was fantastic.
All right, here's the old man in me. I'm really sorry, man. I was a heroin addict by the time I was in the 11th grade. And my girlfriend and her boyfriend, my girlfriend, her best friend, and her boyfriend went to the beach. I had to work. And they smoked some PCP, and she swam out into the ocean, and she drowned.
Oh, shit.
Then they saved her. And so I rushed myself to the hospital, and she ended up getting a pneumonia, and she died. And I have never done a drug since then. And I know I look a little fucking rough, man, but I live on this shit right here and this shit right here.
And I live on this shit right here. And I wish I had bubblegum cigarettes.
But
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Hold on. 3 of those drugs I have never touched.
I've never done any of those drugs. I've only done.
I've done all the drugs you just.
I barely had THC for the first time.
What is a Molly?
Molly is it's basically.
Oh, that's that Dave rate one.
No, that's GHB. Molly.
They're a British punk band. No.
Yeah, I know. Every time I rape somebody, that's what I get.
Wait, isn't it GHB?
I don't. Bill Cosby. We got to phone him into the.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, GHB in the pudding pop. No,
it's GBH is the punk band.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know if you heard that.
Well, no, because I accidentally said GBH one time, and they're like, "Oh, it's GHB."
But the thing is, now I'm 58, and I'm thinking about starting to eat some magic mushrooms.
Why not?
So I'm thinking that all amusement parks need to be with just a little dabble of shrooms,
So I was on. I was on Molly in Disneyland. I popped 2 pills. Molly is basically ecstasy. It's
I don't even know what that is.
Ecstasy.
I've never touched it.
It's like a stimulant, right?
It's a stimulant.
Like
It heightens your senses. It's like speed, but it's. It's like a cross between like speed and mushrooms, to where like light, your pupils dilate, lights are you let more light in, so you're more sensitive to any sort of visual.
Are you seeing colors?
Yes, very very vividly. And you're more expressive to touch. Things just feel good. You can feel music,
Yeah.
And so it's like, and you just feel good.
Stop it, Brian.
You're
fucking me all hard.
Yeah, and that's why people do fucking MDMA, Molly, like for like concerts and raves and shit, because they're all half naked, making out with each other, listening to this music, and it's a very sexual drug, right? So, I popped. Here's the fucked up thing: was I popped two pills of Molly. I popped 1.5, and I split the second one. So both me and my girl.
How do they come in pills?
They're just fucking pills. Capsules.
I mean, somebody's making this shit in their garage.
I don't know where the fuck it comes from, but I don't know. I
made out of fucking oil.
So I bought 3 pills, and so my girlfriend at the time was much smaller than me, so I just gave her like half a pill, and I took like 1.5. And then we go throughout the entire day at Disneyland. She's fucking having a ball, right? I had nothing hits me at all, right? It's like, what the fuck? So I think these pills are bunk. So I take a second one.
Oh,
and
and then it hits. The first one hits.
boy,
Was there pink elephants on parade?
Yeah, I mean, it was wild, man. I was like, and it was fantastic though. And then because after that, Trader Sam's is that tiki bar. So afterwards we go to the tiki bar, and that's when it hits me the most because they give you like a fucking just big drink with like a glow stick in it, and they start squirting you like if somebody orders a volcano, the volcano erupts on the wall, and they squirt you with water and shit, or the monsoon or some shit like that. And I was just like, it was just an overload of like sensory,
It'd be great if you're like, and that was before I got into the park. Like you just imagine.
That was at the end of it.
The shit kicked in immediately. Yeah.
But I was bummed out that I didn't really have all the effects in the park. Like it never didn't start to hit me until afterwards. So like I was in downtown Disney wandering around like, oh God, everything fucking feels great.
Yeah, what's those pretzels? I can feel the salt in my skin. Yeah. So the reason why I talk a little bit about drugs, and like people would, because I'm a spacey eccentric guy, like everyone thought I was like on drugs all the time. And
Cactus Cooler, dude.
Yeah, but
all three of my children have never smoked, drank, or fucking done any drugs. I knew the mailman was fucking in there.
Well, I mean, you never know these days, man. It's a crazy world, but
no, what it is my kids got to grow up with it is that I don't want to be anything like that. That's okay. Your turn.
No. I mean, that's the thing is, what you talked about earlier. Something I kind of went through recently. I have a family member who's an addict, and we have custody of her kid, and it's been a roller coaster the last couple months. And we think about him all the time and what is best for him, and it's unfortunate because when people are addicted, it's like they can't see that they're at war with themselves, and it's an unfortunate thing, and I hope that there's a breakthrough. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the kids, like I wonder what he's going to think when he's older, if he's going to want to get as far away from that, or if he's going to want to, get into that. It's just a lot of psychological effects not having your parents, and that's what I worry about. But
how old is this child?
He's 4 years old.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Take him.
Yeah, that's what we did, man.
Look at how beautiful you are. You're married?
No. Yeah.
You don't even have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I do.
But you took this child into your home?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I live with my folks, so yeah.
Make him yours. Take him to fucking Disneyland. Put him on a roller coaster.
Yeah, man, we did.
Hey, fuck.
We've done it.
He's 4.
Yeah.
Put him on a fucking podcast. Make him a fucking star.
I know. I had him on it. He loves those videos. Yeah, we thought about taking advantage of his goodness. And,
I just think that's
he's a cute kid.
I think that's truly fucking amazing, Robert.
Oh, thank you, man. Well,
I mean, I would do the same thing,
Yeah.
I mean,
you got to.
None of my children needed to be saved by me.
So
I'm just a knucklehead.
Let's save that conversation for what's your deal?
Oh yeah. Well, so we've gone through a magical journey so far on the podcast today, and I wanted to talk about speaking of drugs, there was an attraction that they used to have at Epcot Center in Walt Disney World. And it's called Magic Journeys. And it was a movie that they would play, like a 3D film. And, it was made in the early 80s. So it's still definitely like a 70s hangover. And I'll read some facts about it on this paper very blatantly. But on October 1st, 1982, Magic Journeys premiered as one of the opening day attractions at the Journey into Imagination Pavilion in Walt Disney World's Epcot Center. It was directed by Murray Lerner, a avid experimental documentary filmmaker, and it featured a song composed by Robert and Richard Sherman.
Can you do the rest in Vin Scully?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the Sherman brothers wrote like Winnie the Pooh and all those classic things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll read it as Vin Scully, the legendary Dodgers broadcaster. A pre-show presentation anchored by another Sherman brothers song, Making Memories, played before the film's opening at Epcot Center's run. Starting on June 16th, 1984, Tommy Lasorda was there, rest in peace, stuffing his fat pig-like face with Dodger dogs. There's one thing. Oh fuck! I feel terrible riffing on. Tommy was a legend, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's just in the bit. It was in the bit I do. But he was a fat guy. Yeah,
and he still lived a long time.
He did, man. 90 something. They were saying, yeah.
Liked when they do those legend things at Dodger Stadium, and they walk his fucking lazy fat ass out there. You know, I'm a very skinny man, and I don't give a whole lot of leeway to fat fuckers like that guy right there. But I don't mean any harm, because I think being skinny is the same crime. You seem to be like medium. Fuck you, Robert.
I don't.
Let's get him.
Yeah. You're the worst of both worlds.
Hey, I say all the skinny and fat people kill all the medium people.
That's funny.
And then we just roll the world.
Hang on. Did you finish that?
No.
Oh, no.
He started laughing at you.
This
This is funny. All right,
Well,
so
if you would have kept going, I would have shut the fuck up.
That's all right.
Man.
well, I feel guilty for throwing in that stupid Lasorda. It's in an act I do with Vince Scully, like being drunk.
I love this.
Thank you.
But the thing I'm saying is, Tommy Lasorda lived a fucking amazingly long life.
Yeah, he did.
For being Tommy Lasorda. So do it again. Start from the beginning.
Well, there was a place too in Fullerton that he'd go to all the time. We just found out this is a very Tommy Lasorda fact, but he would get free stuff because it's like, this is Tommy Lasorda. He's a legend. He's in the neighborhood. And so he'd go there and they'd feed him, they'd give him endless tacos. He could get him whatever, right?
He just keep eating.
Yeah, and I guess he outused his, I guess they had to cut Tommy off from eating tacos.
They 86'd him.
Which is hilarious.
Him for eating too many tacos.
Yeah, which is such a like Tommy Lasorda thing. But
Yeah, totally.
dude, I met him. He was a sweet guy, fucking awesome.
Yeah, Dodger's legend.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna do this as Vince Scully.
Yeah.
Starting on June 16th, 1984, it began as a 2-year run at Disneyland, first on the outdoor space stage, and then inside the newly constructed Magic Eye Theater in Tomorrowland. In 1986, the film was removed from Disneyland and Epcot Center in order to make way for a new 3D film, Captain EO, with the world's most favorite pedophile, Michael Jackson. And speaking of 1986, that's the year that Bill Buckner fucked up and let that ball go between his legs. And speaking of being fucked up, Darryl Strawberry was so strung out on cocaine when he was with the Dodgers, he thought he was a baseball. And he told everyone in the dugout to take a swing. In December of 1987, Magic Journeys returned to Walt Disney World at the Fantasyland Theater inside Magic Kingdom, where it was paired with the 1950 3D short Working for Peanuts, starring Donald Duck. The film played in this venue for 6 years until it closed in December 1993 in order to make room for Legend of the Lion King. Speaking of Lion King, I don't know. I was going to go into a fucking really...
No, keep going.
No. It was bad, dude.
It's all good.
Magic Journeys. I was going to make a Magic Johnson joke.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of AIDS and the Africa... No.
So
I forgot this is live.
So,
Fuck.
yeah, are we going to watch this clip?
All right. We're going to set up this clip. We already set it up. So we've talked about right now Magic Journeys, the Disney Epcot legendary film. We're gonna watch this and just
you're gonna need
share
your
our
headphones.
thoughts.
You're gonna need your headphones on, dude.
I know.
All right. Well, we're gonna watch this film and keep in mind this is definitely a hangover of the LSD 70s. So
let's do it.
And this was originally 3D, so it's going to be a little wonky looking. But
and if you want to talk over it, just start and I'll pause it. So.
Do I know where this place is?
No, I think this is like it's a journey through the world. It's a magical journey. So
ready?
Okay.
Through many worlds.
Hey, Robert, that was fan-fucking-tastic, brother.
Thank you, sir. Do you think these kids are looking for like dead bodies or
probably
they're trying to find?
They're looking for candy.
Never had that drug.
Oh, come on,
I'm
man. It
kidding.
could be Easter.
Where are they in?
They're in Oz.
Are they in
bro.
Barstow right now?
They're
Or?
This is like a fucking Pink Floyd music video.
Yeah, it is. Oh man,
Oh shit!
the edibles are kicking in.
All the theme parks, Molly. That's what I want.
I see a lion jumping through a hoop. I see a beautiful fish flying.
Do you ever do that, Doug? Just pick out what what clouds are doing, you know?
Oh shit! When I was on LSD and shit, of course. This is fucking amazingly beautiful. How do you find this thing?
It's on YouTube. See, man, if you're on Molly right now, you just feel every
It's
pedal.
true.
When was this thing made?
In the early 80s. So they're definitely experimenting. Whoa.
Yeah, this is, like I said, it's exactly like watching visuals at a Pink Floyd concert.
I got to see a couple Pink Floyd concerts.
Oh, man.
Oh, but it's Walt Disney.
Yeah. And this is what they played in that Captain EO theater?
Yeah, before Captain EO, they'd play this movie, Magical Journeys.
You know, I got to see the Hall of Presidents with all the.
It's still there.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
There's the Hall of Presidents is in Disney World all the time, but it's only Lincoln's here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so
Only
they get to
Lincoln,
have
yeah.
animatronic.
No, we had all of them.
Yeah, I
It
think
was
at one
almost like Pirates
so-
of the Caribbean.
So here's the thing: is I saw the Trump one being built when I was working at the Imagineering.
Oh,
Studio.
really? The Trump one's hilarious because it looked like Hillary, but they just slapped Trump's hair on it so he could grab himself by the pussy. No, but
I
there's,
think it was the same person.
yeah.
Yeah, they might be.
Oh, look, there's a what kind of bird is that?
It's a phoenix.
Is it a phoenix
Yeah.
rising?
Yeah. This is so very fucking psychedelic.
Yeah. They look so happy too.
I wonder what happened to these kids if they show people, you know, like they just reminisce on. Wow, man, this definitely looks like
Well,
like I can feel the colors.
That's how like old school Disney stuff was though. It was so visually striking. So like it was almost made for people on LSD.
I mean,
But
look at Fantasia.
Fantasia's amazing.
That's like a heroin movie,
Yeah,
dude. That movie
but
is
it's
like
a fever dream.
yeah, Charlie Parker was like shooting up watching that shit.
Yeah.
dude.
but that's what movies and music and entertainment is all about. Can you imagine being alive and going, holy shit, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Right.
Oh man, dude, that kid's flying.
He is flying. He's
Fuck
on,
yeah.
He just took an edible.
You
What-
can
what would you-
tell.
What would you do if you could fly, Doug? Where would you go?
Down to the bell.
The bar around the corner. You fly to the bar around the corner.
I'm
That's an honest answer, and I appreciate that, sir. You have any choice in the world, you can go to that.
I go to the bar around
You
the
go to
corner.
Rancho Santa Margarita, or you can go see the Egypt, pyramids. But you go to the Bell in Highland, California. So, wow, what is this?
There's no place I'd rather be. It's like a theme park to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking roller coaster ride over there, Robert.
Is that a mermaid? No,
No, it's
he's
just that
got
kid
kicks.
flying still.
Oh, look at his shoes.
Some strong ass edibles, dude.
Are those like Adidas or something?
Oh no, those are cool ones.
What did people rock in the early '80s? What were a lot of popular shoes?
I was just telling this story.
Converse
No,
and
no.
Reebok.
Hold on. I was telling, and this is pre-'80s because I'm an old man. But we had a van store that was down the street, and it was no bigger than this room.
Right.
They had a few pairs of shoes there, but if you gave them $45, and then let's just go 1975. You could bring in like an old, like if I brought in this old coat,
Yeah.
they'd fucking make my Vans out of this coat.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
And
awesome.
these two patches would be fucking involved in it.
That's awesome.
Oh, it was fucking truly amazing. But Jesus Christ, have you ever guys heard of Earth Souls?
Ursula
Ursula.
from
No, Earth Souls.
Earth Souls. Is that like if
It was
is that on PS2?
Hold on. It was
I'm playing Earth Souls today.
Yeah,
That's right.
You've never heard of this?
No, it sounds
God
like a video
bless
game,
your
but
souls. I'm sorry. I'm spinning out on this thing.
That's all right. It's still playing. We're still watching it. Look at the way it is on the video.
oh,
So-
whoa.
But Earth Souls,
Hmm.
they turned the heel around. The big part was
on
on
the
the
toe?
front, and they had commercials, and it said, Earth Souls, the way man was made to walk. Fucking look it up. But
What is happening?
hold on. This was during. You poor son of a bitches, man. Have you ever heard of Dittos?
Dittos. No. Or the jellies.
I've heard of Dido.
Okay, now I'm going on through the roller coaster. 1974. I'm in the 7th fucking grade. And the fucking hottest, hippest fucking pants a girl could wear are Dittos. And they climb completely up her pussy. And you got nothing but camel toe. I swear to God to you, and I'm going through puberty. I mean, I'm holding my fucking books like in front of me. I got a fucking hard on. But, and like every single girl, it has these fucking pants that go up her fucking coochie. And the commercial was feel the way they fit.
Yeah.
Look it up. Find it, Ryan. Come on. You can go to some fucking goddamn website.
Hold on.
It was done by Brooke Shields.
See, this show is educational, guys.
Oh.
It's historical.
Ever made
God.
by Brooke Shields?
I thought
No, but we'll look up Ditto. Look up Ditto jeans. Someone. I mean,
she was like 14 fucking years old when she did the commercial.
oh, there they are.
Oh shit.
Fucking watch this shit.
This book comes attached.
Look at her nipple.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 13.
That explains
Yeah, this is more interesting than
on real live women.
Magic
what
Journeys.
The fuck. Yeah, the Magic Journey.
Look at this is me in the fucking 7th grade.
Yeah, Brooke Shields was like fucking 16 here.
Is that Brooke Shields? I don't think that's Brooke Shields.
No, that one isn't. But she was 14 when she started.
We wrote the book on fit.
But that's an old one.
Yeah.
Go
so-
further back.
Well, what?
I think
I think we get the point.
Well, I get
or
the
the
point.
idea.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're pretty hot jeans for the time. and you could
Jesus
just they're tight fitting.
Ah,
Yeah.
uh,
So they accentuate.
we are at 54. Do you want to wrap this Robertland episode and then go on to the next one, or
Well,
no, we
let's,
got 6 minutes.
let's see the go back to the Magic Journeys because
Okay.
we're getting pretty cool there. But
Oh, I didn't see where we were going with it.
oh no, it's all right.
okay?
So there's the Lord of the Rings. Oh,
The moon.
the moon. Have you been mooned before, Doug?
Absolutely. I've moved people. I've streaked.
Yeah, and, people used to streak all the time. What happened to streaking?
It became a felony.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like didn't they streak in the Oscars or something, or
Yeah.
like that dude that crashed it naked?
Yeah.
Man, and these headphones, that drum is just pounding my soul. Oh man,
This is Walt Disney.
What the
Oh
fuck?
shit! What kind of drugs is she on?
And this is child proof.
Is this Is this?
Oh, and this was in 3D. You said, huh?
Yeah. She kind of looks like this woman that's outside of 7-Eleven right now.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, when I was a kid, they had the
Fucking terrifying.
That was
But,
pretty scary. That was scary.
they had the laser shows at the Arboretum.
Oh, really?
Do you guys ever get to go do one of those?
No. But they still do them. I think they
I
still.
do not believe.
I still do. They still do events
Well,
at the
they didn't
Arboretum.
do them the way we did.
Yeah. Well, they were handing out acid
But
at
you're
the
at
front
the
door.
Arboretum, this big scientific fucking room, and you're laid back and you're looking at the ceiling, just frying like a motherfucking madman. Fucking amazing shit, man.
So now, where are they now? Are they in like
They're
a
in space. Spice. I don't know.
Now they
Spice, the Final Frontier? I don't know. is that Tom Petty?
I think.
See, Doug could go anywhere. He could go to Egypt.
Nope.
But-
Wants to go around the corner of the bar.
Yeah,
We're actually on his time right now. He's pissed off. We're holding him.
yeah. And I gotta piss like a racehorse.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh well, I don't know. There's a part where they see a clown. I just wanted to get to that. Oh, there's Richard Ramirez's eyes.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
here it is. We get.
Is
Yeah,
this it?
this
This
is
is
kind
the
of
one?
yeah. This is the final frontier right here. That's a big pussy.
It's the fucking biggest one I ever seen.
Hairiest one too.
No.
No,
No, not.
I grew up in the fucking 70s.
Yeah.
fuckers.
Do you think those guys ever like jump to each other and blow each other? You know,
Oh,
like,
they were all blowing each other. Those guys. Those guys
do you think
are.
that's the motivation?
Those guys are moose knuckling it like so.
Well,
fucking.
you have to trust each other.
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta build up the trust.
Yes. And there's nothing to brings trust like
seeing each other
Ano-
naked.
another man's cock in your mouth. I know this shit.
That's how the Romans did it, right?
Oh no,
Yeah.
but they put cocks in asses.
Yeah.
Yeah. What goes on in Vegas
Stays in Vegas, right? Well, I think there's a clown coming up. I just wanted to get to that. Dude, how much do you think they were fucking? They're dosing during this, dude. This is.
I'm sure this was an attraction that everyone was just totally. I mean, like, oh shit! The
Oh,
guy
there it
falls.
is.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
She's like a really tiny head. Oh fuck! What do we do it again? See
I'm gonna come closer.
Oh, so this is a 3D.
who fucking loves clowns, dude?
No one.
Oh my god! Look at that! He fucked up their day. Just like
I
He
think
just,
this
like,
is- I
fuck-
think this,
destroyed their hearing.
this was the point where nobody liked clowns.
Oh look! Oh, it's a little person.
Yeah, it's a clown midget.
Wow, dude!
No, don't call them midgets.
Anytime, like,
What's he gonna do? Beat me up?
no, anytime a little person's on screen, there's always someone that brings up what do we call them, and there's always that quick little thing. I think they prefer little people. Well, I don't know, midgets.
How about nothing?
I mean,
like,
there's still half of something.
Like I
Come on,
meant-
Doug.
that's why I like Brad Williams so much. He's like, fuck it, can't dance.
Yeah.
But I feel bad because, like, not until recently, like, I mean, think about it. Peter Dinklage was like the first dude. Dude, look at they were like a clown, you know,
Yeah, they were.
dwarf throwing pies at people for meth heads to watch right now, like forever. So good for them for getting the
And they
Dinklage.
probably made enough to make money.
for sure.
Who the fuck wanted them to serve dishes
Do you think
over at their restaurant?
Do you think the midget got a hand job at the premiere?
Probably by the trapeze artist, but by the guy trapeze artist.
It was the 70s, so whatever.
Look at that! Look at those big
Everyone's-
legs.
Are those
Does he got
are those dittos?
Did you got like another pole in there to mount?
Look, I can still see two knuckles.
Well, I thought that'd be a good place to stop. I think at the wait, does the client have a puss? Two knuckles, man. So Ryan, Doug, thank you guys. So you've got a podcast yourself. Where can people find it? What's it called?
Well, I've been able to find it at because I'm an old man. I've been able to find it at YouTube, Doug Gleason.
And what's the name of the podcast?
It's called What's Your Deal?
All right. Well,
and I think we're gonna do yours next.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited.
A whole fucking more hour in my ugly ass.
Well, check it out. Check out What's Your Deal. You can find Ryan online.
Hit the mic.
Hey Ryan, where else can you find me?
It's on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play.
But is it under Doug Gleason?
It's What's Your Deal with Doug Gleason is the entire.
Because I couldn't find it on YouTube when I looked up
What's Your Deal with Doug Gleason. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks
hey,
again,
Robert.
Man.
I'd really like to thank you for having me on your podcast. You know, it was a roller coaster ride. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Well, guys, stay safe out there. Au revoir.
Bye.
Cool. Hell yeah.
All right, let's take a little break and then reset.
Fuck yeah, man.
I don't know how it was supposed to work, bro. I hope